throughout the podcast. But maybe just sort of, and I'd love to kind of talk about one of the user-facing use cases. You've written this incredible blog post on building a partner to guest messaging agent, and yes, I'd love to just dive into this and maybe start with the context of what this
Yes,
does.
sure. So this is our very first agentic use case. It is facilitating partner to guest communication. When guests book a hotel, there is a chatbot system opening with partners and guests often reach out with questions about check-in times, parking, special requests, etc. And partners usually reply manually through Booking.com's messaging system, the platform. To make this easier, we already had response templates for common questions, but partners still need to search for and select the right one given the query. And during busy periods, this can be an extra effort, right? So what we wanted to implement is a Gen AI agent that assists these partners responding automatically, either by suggesting the relevant response template from the vector database, depending on the user query, or crafting a customized answer based on the data fetched. So we basically created this agent, tool calling agent, with several tools. One being fetching response templates. This is where we have the Weaviate vector database. Another tool can be getting reservation details. And eventually, this leads to either sending the answer or using the fetched response template. Or another option could be not answering at all, so leaving partners to take it manually. So this is the first agentic use case we enabled.
Yeah, it's so cool. I had my dad had come up and stayed with us in Boston this weekend, and he was trying to book a hotel, and he had this kind of problem of like needing to change his reservation and talking to the chatbot. And
Yeah. I had a friend who recently came up to me and said, "The whole time I was talking with an agent, I didn't know." And I was proudly said, "Well, I took participation in that project." I'm very proud.
yeah, I'll always push people to use Booking.com for a better chatbot. Yeah, and I also love the blog post talking about the kind of scale of this, that there's 250,000 daily partner guest exchanges, and then the agent is already helping with tens of thousands of these. I love the design of it too, how you still have the kind of human in the loop. I think that's a very
Yeah.
interesting part of the human computer interaction.
I think that is also the realistic part of agents in production. I do think we need to move from these fancy demos, prototypes into real cases where we may need human in the loop, and we shouldn't shy away from it. It's in this setup, for example, it could be that maybe the question from the user falls into restricted category that this agent is not allowed to answer, or maybe the required context was not fetched from either vector database or the reservation details. So then it should go no response and then leave it to the partners, leave it to the human. I think this also powers the system, allows it to be more reliable and secure and safe, all of that.
Yeah, and I guess like I almost want to just start the evals topic now because I'm curious how you think about evaluating that. Like, do you have a big data set of questions that it maps to no response?
Yeah, we basically had a data. Well, we always do follow a data-driven evaluation approach. We already had queries and already crafted answers or selected response templates from the partners. So testing our solution offline was actually easy in the sense that we had a good data set to start from. So we could test offline our agent, given the query, how close it is to the actual response. How close, how grounded our response is. So there we obviously utilized LLM as a judge as well. This was merely done before going into production, and we did see quite a good performance there. So we decided to go with A/B testing and running experiments in real traffic. And we started collecting online evaluation results, how how satisfying was the tool itself, the fetched response templates or the answers. And we were collecting feedbacks directly from the partners, like it's a thumbs up, good answer, or not used answer at all. This gave us also the understanding, the insights, how it is performing in real time. And it was all positive and satisfying.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I'd also seen the kind of like 70%. The blog post has a lot of great like business impact nuggets. And yeah, it's such an interesting like the maybe ML ops of deploying that A/B testing, and that maybe motivates me to kind of now want to step into sort of some of the decisions behind designing this agent. I guess the first thing that popped out to me when reading the blog post is I really love all this kind of like AI ecosystem mentions that are in there. You've got LangGraph, Arise AI, Weaviate, and Super Annotate. And I guess I just maybe want to firstly ask you about like your perception of the sort of AI ecosystem and how all these tools are developing, and just what you think about that.
I think when it comes to AI in production, this is not just Gen AI, but also statistical ML. It's basically combining all these components together. This is an orchestration. It is still an orchestration. And the same principles we applied in MLOps are still valid in LLMOps. Traceability, reproducibility, we need to observe the metrics, we need to define the metrics, all these system health related. So already on day one, I think as platform team, we adopted this standardization of using GenAI Gateway, using the monitoring tools, logging everything. And this was basically the first production use case coming from our platform that is utilizing all the tools that we provide, like guardrail services, the gateway, where we enable many large language models, and then the tools that we allow from our MCP. Of course, the vector database we are adopted early in the journey. All these together enables a use case, and this ecosystem we provide as platform team also increases the velocity of other people trying out their ideas, doing feasibility check, prototyping, and later going into production. So I'm really happy to be part of platform team because it basically facilitates the ideas within the company. And now it's no longer just ML craft, it's anyone. People don't have to be ML scientists, ML engineers to adopt the system, to use the system. They can be anyone, they can be product managers, they can be SREs, they can be technical but not ML. So we're basically enabling those people also implement their use cases on our platform. This is a good example, obviously, but it can be extended to many.
And I mentioned I had listened to the From Code to Check-In podcast that you were on, and you mentioned like helping someone deploy their first agent, and they're like amazed by how you just made it.
Yeah, she was a product manager, and she was. It was a hackathon that we had set up where we allowed people to create agents to play a game. I really like organizing these fun activities as well, because it doesn't only teach but also get people have fun. And it was just several clicks away to deploy an agent to our agent serving platform, thanks to the ease of use and also the guidelines as well. And she was very happy to see that. And obviously, this is a cliche, but we're democratizing of usage of AI. Now PMs can also implement their ideas, prototype it using the UIs or these coding agents, and at least have the first feasibility. It is real. It is happening. It's also happening at Booking.
Yeah, the vibe coding is super cool. I love it. Especially I love the way you can create front ends is a huge thing for me. I just am having so much fun having these quick user interfaces, just like
Me
instantly
too.
created.
I'm a designer now. Like I can design a really cool web page or even presentations. Can design really cool, flowing, full of animations with these tools.
Yeah, Claude Design was down for yesterday for me, and I was like, so dang, I was hoping to have it animated. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, well, my nightmare is like getting like my credits running out, that's a wait. Like I have to wait until 9 p.m. and like, okay, what am I gonna do with my life if I don't have Claudia until 9 p.m.?
Yeah. Fortunately, we've got quite a lot of token credits at Weaviate, so
Nice.
I forgot about that one a little bit. And that even kind of transitions, I think, great into I